One is Cornish Rebel, Mount of Ruby Welsh. 2, Sir Rembrandt, Andrew Thornton. 3, One Night, Paddy Brennan coming in for the ride. Richard Johnson not riding today. 4 is Comply or Die, Timmy Murphy. 5 is Crystal Danae, Chocolate Thornton. Very interesting runner, Crystal Danae. 6 is Shardam, Anthony Evans. 7, Heroes Collonge is Christian Williams. 8, Control Man, Mr. Andrew Glastonbury. Down to 9, McKelvey, Tony Dobbin. 10 is Strong Resolve, Peter Buchanan claiming the 3. 11 is L'Aventure. Leighton Aspell now comes in for the ride. 12, Filson Run, Tom Doyle replacing Graham Lee, who's stepped down after that heavy fall from English Dreamer. 13 is Present Blur, Tom Malone. 14, Indalo, Alan O'Keefe. Then we go down to 15, Granite D'Estruval, Keith Mercer. 16, Native Emperor, Brian Harding. 17 is Worldwide Web, Richie McGrath. And 18, Wayne Mountain, is Jason Maguire.
Main reason, it's 5 to 1 to field, and that brings in One Night. So One Night is the favourite at the moment for the Coral Welsh National, with Cornish Rebel solid at 11 to 2. Worldwide Web is a 13 to 2 chance, having touched 7s here on the track. McKelvey is 8 to 1, Popular. Comply or Die is 10 to 1. Crystal Danae, that would be an interesting winner, been backed at massive prices on the exchange. That's 12 to 1. Control Man is also 12 to 1, with L'Aventure at 14 to 1. Strong Resolve is 16 to 1, and Native Emperor is 20 to 1. Now this is a national race, 4 places if you back each way, and there have been 1 or 2 of these bigger prices that have been backed, notably this one at the top of that second page, Wayne Mountain. They've done the 33s, that it's into 20 to 1. 4 places if you're on each way. It's a competitive Coral Welsh National as usual, and at the moment it's 5 to 1 the field.
Resolve is the first one to jump off from One Night, and out very wide on the track is Indalo as they head down to the stable bend. A real charge, and that's Indalo widest of all in the yellow jacket. Granite D'Estruval just drops in behind in 4th place as they swing past the stable bend there, and we've lost one on the bend as they go there. Control Man has gone, Mr. Andrew Glastonbury out of the saddle, so it is a charge down there. And we've lost one before we've even got to an obstacle. They jump 22, and it's Strong Resolve who shows the way from Filson up on the outside in Darlow in 2nd, then in 3rd, tucked away as One Night. 3 past the Granite D'Estruval. A length further back, L'Aventure, followed by Sir Rembrandt, and further back in the field is Native Emperor, who's travelling on the outside of Heroes Collonge as they come to the first of 22. Worldwide Web is further back. They're followed next in the field by Cornish Rebel, and well back in the field too early is Comply or Die, followed by Filson Run as they rise over the second. Wayne Mountain giving them a fair start. Shadam is well back in the field, and so too is Present Blur. Heading over the 3rd, and the leader here is Strong Resolve by a length to One Night. 1 length away in 3rd is Indalo, followed further back by Granite D'Estruval, who's travelling on the outside as they head over the 4th of L'Aventure. They're 3 or 4 lengths in advance now of Sir Rembrandt, who's on the inside of Heroes Collonge. 4 lengths away, Crystal Danae, followed by Shadam, who's back in the field in company with Cornish Rebel. Then One Night, who's right there in the centre. McKelvey is also well back. So too is Comply or Die at this stage, followed by Wayne Mountain, who's well out the back with Worldwide Web as they go over the 6th, and also Filson Run is right out the back. So it's One Night who shows the way down the back by a couple of lengths. The Granite D'Estruval who's up in 2nd, then the grey Strong Resolve tucked away on the inside. Couple of lengths to Indalo, followed then by L'Aventure. 2 lengths back in the field is Heroes Collonge, followed then by Sir Rembrandt, who's tucked away on the inside. McKelvey is trapped pretty wide, then Shadam, who's back in the field as they're all the time swinging left-handed now. Comply or Die and Cornish Rebel right there in the centre as they're heading now towards home on the first occasion. And also well back at this stage, Native Emperor, Worldwide Web, giving them a big start in company with Filson Run. Heading into the home straight on the first occasion towards number 7, and it's One Night by 2 or 3 lengths to Strong Resolve in 2nd, just out jumped by Granite D'Estruval. at that one. Followed further back in the field by Heros Collonge and L'Aventure. 2 lengths away then is Sir Rembrandt as they come to the second ditch. Out very wide is Crystal Danae. Shadama's back in the field. They're followed then by, in the centre, Cornish Rebel. Wayne Mountain on the inside. Then McKelvey, who's back in the field as they come to the 9th. And it's one knight who just stepped over that, just reached for that. Got away with it though, lands over a length and a half clear of Granite d'Estraval, and then on the inside in third is Strong Resolve, the grey. Much better jump by the leader there. Out wider on the track then is Heros Collonge, followed then by L'Aventure. Further back in the field as they come to the 11th. It's still one knight though who shows the way. So one knight is the leader by a length and a half. To in second, Granite d'Estraval. Out wider is Indalo, followed then on the inside by Strong Resolve and L'Aventure, a couple clear of Sir Rembrandt. They're all in it. We've only lost one so far. Norman, one knight out in front, a big task to try and lead all the way. Can he do it?
Yeah, well, he'll be happy now that Strong Resolve has just dropped off him and Indalo has just settled a little bit better, but he'll be happy to be left alone for a little while. Granite d'Estraval just taking him on a little on the bend, all jumping reasonably well. Worldwide Web was just being squeezed along a little up the straight. Be slightly worried about how he's travelling. One that was travelling, I thought, super well was Timmy Murphy on going around the outside and Comply or Die, but picking the better ground, and also Cornish Rebel. He's just creeping along at Ruby's, just beginning to squeeze him at the moment. Crystal Danae is on the outside running a good race, but a long way to go. But as you said, Jim, the horse in front, he'll have it all to do from the front, but he'll be happy if he's left alone from now.
So it's one knight who leads them down the back towards the 12th on the inside of Granite d'Estraval. They're 2 lengths clear now of L'Aventure and also Indalo as they head over that one. Then on the inside, Strong Resolve, the grey. Further back in the field is Heros Collonge as they come to the third ditch now, followed by Sir Rembrandt and McKelvey. Out wider is Crystal Danae, and then on the inside, Wayne Mountain. They're 2 or 3 lengths clear of Shadam, who's back in the field. Cornish Rebel about 12 lengths off the pace from Filson Run. A gap then Comply or Die. It looks like he's going to be pulled up, and Present Blur is tailed off. Heading now to the next, and one knight now starting to really put the space in the field. Kicks away there. Filson Run, a mistake back in the field. Up in second is Granite d'Estraval. Then on the inside, L'Aventure in third. Followed further back then by Indalo, who's running a big road. Heros Collonge, I should say, who now goes past Sir Rembrandt. 2 or 3 lengths away then Wayne Mountain, followed by Cornish Rebel, and well back in the field then is Strong Resolve, Crystal Danae, as they come to 6 out. So the leader is one knight by a length and a half to Crystal. On the outside then is Granite d'Estraval. A length away in third, L'Aventure, followed 2 lengths back by Heros Collonge. They're followed by Sir Rembrandt. 2 or 3 lengths away then is Cornish Rebel as they prepare to leave the back now, and they've got a fair run now before they reach the home turn, and it's one knight in the lead. From in second, Granite d'Estraval, then in third, L'Aventure, followed on the outside by Sir Rembrandt and Heros Collonge. 2 lengths away then is Cornish Rebel as they come towards the turn, and Wayne Mountain now just tacking onto the rear of that leading group as they swing now towards home in the Coral Welsh National of 2005, and one knight jumps 5 out like a stag, and Sir Rembrandt's a faller. Sir Rembrandt's gone 5 out. So one knight, can he hold on here? It's one knight out in front here for Paddy Brennan by 2 or 3 lengths. He comes to the last ditch. He clears it well. L'Aventure, though, is running into second. 2 or 3 lengths away, then Heros Collonge. Granite d'Estraval has run his race. Then Cornish Rebel and Ruby Walsh trying to time his run to arrive there late, but with 6 or 8 lengths to make up. L'Aventure is going up on the outside now to apply the pressure to one knight with 2 left to jump. L'Aventure the near side. She jumps it just in the lead. Pecking there slightly was one knight who now starts to drop in behind. He switched out wider, but 1 left to jump, and it's L'Aventure the far side. Brushes through the back, and one knight's a faller at the last, and this presents the race to L'Aventure. L'Aventure, Leighton Aspell is being pushed out in the run to the line. L'Aventure comes up the easy winner of the Coral Welsh National, wins it by 25-30 lengths. Could be a 1-2-3 for Paul Nicholls here, as on the inside it's going to be Heroes Cologne second, Cornish Rebel third, Crystal Danae fourth, then Wayne Mountain, followed by Grenade d'Estravail. Behind them is Strong Resolve, who's the last to finish.
And it's a win for number 11, L'Aventure. What a spare ride for Leighton Aspell. A 1-2-3 for Paul Nicholls. 11 L'Aventure, 14-1. Beat number 7 Heroes Cologne at 25-1. Third number 1 Cornish Rebel, 9-2 joint favourite. Fourth number 5 Crystal Danae at 12-1. A distance to winning margin, all 18. Man number 3 One Night came down at the